I don't know if you noticed it, but not only is Miami hot, but we are in a dry season. And I'm not talking about dry season as in temperature. I'm talking about business. This is a business conversation. This entire video, this is a business conversation in my brother Sax's voice. And this video is more so to me. I'm talking to myself and I'm just hoping other people can relate. But this, for creatives, it's not you. It's the season. It's not you. It's the season. Hold up, I need my water. Because we about to get neat. Okay, first of all, this season right now has been super dry. But at the same time, it's been super fruitful. Abundance is everywhere, and it's about refocusing on gratitude. My friend OD, she really helped me recognize that maybe I was being a little too hard on myself. Because as a creative, if you're gonna succeed, you have to get rid of instant gratification. That's not gonna happen. This is a journey. Things don't just happen right away. It takes time, especially if you're doing something and you wanna do it good, it's gonna take time. You know what it's like when you wanna create something and you want that creation to just have all that amazingness. It takes time. Nothing good ever just comes easy. So I say all of that to say, in life, it's about balance. And when things aren't going your way, you shouldn't look at it as a negative thing that it's not going your way. It's not that at all. It's just life is a balance. Maybe in this not going your way season, you're supposed to be focusing on other things, because it's not always about gratification and getting things you want in life. Let's be real. Let's be freaking for real. It's not always about getting what you want. So in the seasons where business is not popping, the clients are not coming, you're not making the money you want to make, there's so many other things you could be focusing on instead of having victim mentality. And for me, that's what I've been doing. So I found a way to redefine my down and dry season, and that's what I want to share with you. As a creative, it gets dry, and doing the cold calls, that don't always work. Trying to find clients, that don't always work. Getting work doesn't always come, but you still need to be creating. So rule number one is still create every day. It doesn't matter. Create for yourself. Exercise your mind. There's so many things you can do on a down season where you don't have to feel like you wasted your time, that you're not in your purpose. There's so many things you could be doing. If you're not getting clients right now, the money isn't looking right, maybe there's other departments you need to work on. I kind of think of it as cleaning your room. I notice that when I'm not in proper function, it's either because I'm not working out or like my room is dirty. Like it's not organized because you're outside. And that's something you could be doing on a downside too, is maybe cleaning up, spring cleaning. I notice that whenever things are in dysfunction in my room or even in my bathroom, it's a reflection of my mind. My work is cluttered. I can't think straight. But once I organize and I start feeling good, and then I'm able to cut really into my work sharp like a knife, a hot butter knife. Find a new hobby. Have a hobby for your physical self, which is maybe like work out or go for a walk or go outside. I don't know, get some vitamin D. Have a hobby for yourself. Work on yourself during that time, because you don't have no work. You have nothing else to do. So working on yourself is still good. I kind of come from a background of a Haitian mother and I think this goes for a lot of Caribbean households and Africans as well. I see this on TikTok sometimes where it's like, you ever get that feeling when you're at home chilling and your mom's not home, and then as soon as she comes home, it's like, oh, like kind of the energy changes. You kind of got to act like you're doing something. You could be just laying, you could have been working all day, but you just laying down for a little bit. You don't want them to see you doing that, because then they're going to think you're not doing anything, and then they're going to ask you to do something. So always having to be productive. Growing up in a household where not being productive, as in doing labor, always was not good, seemed as frowned upon. It was like, what are you doing? You must not be doing anything. Go do something. But what I realized is we are human beings. Did you catch that? We are human beings. We should just be being, which means sometimes me not doing anything is me doing something. And that's what I was created to do, which is to just be. You don't always have to be in motion. Moving around all the time doesn't actually mean you're getting to your goal. So take a moment to breathe. This is a moment where there's no clients, there's no busyness, nobody's rushing you about deadlines. Take a moment for yourself. Take a moment for yourself and put the work in for you. Once you get past that, you're going for your walks. Do something that you used to love. My friend, I think it's pretty cool. He does music or he makes beats. And for me, I'm trying to make a whole new playlist because I want to have a Drake theme party. I know that right now it's not the season and it sounds crazy, but I am still a Drake stan. I don't really care about all the politics that's coming soon, but just working on side little quests, creating happiness for yourself, building relationships with people, hang out with somebody that you ain't talked to in a minute. There's so many things you could be doing when it's just down season. You could be working on your craft. You could be reading a book. You could be actually educating yourself. You know, I'm really big on the books. If you're not reading, it must be because you can't read. Like, just say it. Just say you can't read, because I don't understand why you're not reading. It's just educating yourself. You die when you stop growing. So that's another thing you could be doing when there's down season. Making sure that you're ready for that next level. You should be manifesting. You should be spending time just looking around at where you're at, like journaling. There's so many things you can do on a down season. It's about refocusing it and reframing it and being intentional, because God doesn't waste anything, and you shouldn't waste anything either. Everything is purposeful. Don't always take whatever happens to you as negative, bad. You might have been hustling to get a bunch of clients, but it didn't work out. Work on yourself. There's so much things that you can do still that you're in control of. Let's go down the list. I actually have another list of more things that you can do. You can meet with like-minded individuals. That's something that I actually prayed for. I've been praying for this for so long. I journaled about it and I got my receipts. I finally have been able to have a community of like-minded individuals who are on the same upward spiral, and this is a phenomenal time. What a time to be alive right now. So meeting up with other people who are like-minded is another thing to do. Second, update your website. Do you know how many creatives I know in this field still don't have a website? What the frick? You don't have a business if you don't have a website. You don't have a business if you don't have a website. At least update your portfolio. I made a whole video about what it takes, what you need. I made a whole video about why and when you need to get a website. You guys check that out. I'm gonna put a little card right here. But in the meantime, it just makes you look a lot more professional. I would take a website over business cards any day. Like, if you don't have business cards, do a website. Like, having a website to just show your work is so important. Imagine if you just met your dream client, like just a place for you to book consultations, take payments, invoices, keeping track of your business. You're not serious if you don't have a website. And I actually recommend Wix. I highly recommend Wix. That's my platform, the platform I use. You can have your own domain. It's super user friendly, but come on. A third thing you can do is watch online tutorials. Just keep learning. Like, the more because you're on this down season, you could be watching anything, consuming any type of content, but you're consuming content to help you get to another level in the dimension you're in. Next, you could be reaching out to other clients. This is something you're supposed to do in all of the seasons: dry season, up season, regular season. This is just part of it. So don't stop because it's not working. Do things that you love. Paint, walk. I go to the gym. I'm never going to stop doing that. I'm going to keep doing that in every season because I realize that keeps me aligned. That's something I love to do. I love to create videos. I actually, even if it's not creating videos, I love brainstorming. I like just thinking of creating. I like sometimes even making food for myself because that's me creating. I find that when I'm in creation mode, I feel the closest to God. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, because what is God? He's the almighty creator. So I'm made in his image. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So my question always that be worrying me as a human being is, like, the thoughts that are on a constant loop in my mind is, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Am I spending my time wisely? Could I be like, that's always the constant things I'm always thinking about. So it could be when I'm hanging out with my friends, when I'm at home, or I'm always, when I'm driving somewhere in transit, I'm always thinking, am I using my time wisely, purposefully? Am I in my purpose? So I guess when I'm in creation mode, I kind of don't have to think about that. Meditating is something you can do on a dry season. I don't think you understand how important meditation is, and it shouldn't go over your head. One thing I realized is what all these religions are preaching is that meditation is the key. Meditating on the word, meditating on yourself, it doesn't matter. Meditation is the common word I am finding. So spend some time actually breathing, the breath, like breath work, actually spending time. When you meditate, you feel your stomach up all the way to your chest. You hold it, then you blow it out and you suck your stomach in. Meditating is so important. Just being able to breathe with an intention, I think that's super beautiful. Hug a tree. Connect with nature. Maybe that's something you could be doing. Cleaning up your closet, creating, tapping into new boundaries. That's all I got for you today, folks. I really enjoy these talks, and I really hope that they are helping you stay inspired as a creator, because this life is not easy, especially if you don't have people who really are close to you to understand. And before I had a team, it was really hard to like make it through. I don't know. Persistence is really a thing. And as long as you keep going and you surround yourself with like-minded individuals and you stop yourself from thinking you're a victim, you will be okay, because there's a solution for everything. And you have the power to get to where you want to get to. So go ahead and drop the video. Go ahead and watch the video I dropped last week. Like, y'all need to be a little bit more engaged. I'm still going to be dropping the videos. I love it. I'm actually doing this for me. But on this journey, I know that there's going to be people who join the tribe. So until then, it's JustRislanca. I'll see you later. Bye.